What up? Yo, I am never up this early. You're probably wondering, Colin, did you sleep? Are you okay? Are you taking your medication? The answer is yes, I am. And yes, I did sleep. 3 whole hours. Yeah, probably not ideal, but I got started working on a project last night, and by the time I half woke up, I was like, I gotta get back to that because I was just having so much fun with it. And it's very rare that I have fun with anything these days. So I'm really wondering what this means. If it's maybe I'm having a breakthrough with all my therapy stuff, or maybe I've just found a passion that I didn't know I had. Um, well, I've always known I was a writer. I have been writing books as soon as I knew how to write, like just like folding pieces of paper and like writing like little kid books. And then high school, I was on my journalism staff. Never really got published because the editors in chief were kind of like right wing Nazis. Yeah, and then in college, I went to UVM and I was the music reporter for a solid semester. There's still stuff online about it. I think I don't actually know, but that was over 10 years ago now. I can't believe it. I'm an old man now, and I figured before I become like a complete old man, I got to get started on this. If I'm gonna act, I got to do it while I'm still cute. And yeah, by the way, this is what my head looks like. Been careful not to show it. Yeah. So yeah, I really, really am excited about this because one thing that I kind of think is important is not just the verbal, but the visual. I've always more of a verbal learner, but when it comes to directing films and acting, I think it's a much more effective medium, and that probably comes from my mom. Like my mom went to college, she went to grad school for film, and she didn't quite finish because single mom on food stamps, not really the most practical thing. But I just remember watching movies with her when I was little, and she's like, "You see the way the scene is set up? Like we were looking at a bar, and the bar was like central to the screen, and like just like things like that she would always point out." And I was like, wow, that's interesting, because I don't always pick up on those things. I have kind of a visual spatial deficit, and it's just like sometimes I need things pointed out to me in plain sight. God forbid I ever lose anything. Yeah. So I'm really feeling like I'm having a bit of a breakthrough here. Promise you I'm okay. Just wanted to just check in and just let you all know I'm doing okay. Think I'm think I'm really gonna go ahead with this improv thing too. I'm hoping it'll lead to something more. Hoping maybe someday I'll have the money to put this into action, but money. I just cannot remember feeling so passionate about anything. I never felt this way about cooking, and I just thought that it was just the most practical thing. And now that I realize it, at my old job, even as a cook, you were still like on the shit end. Like everyone in the kitchen was like kind of treated like crap. And I was the dish guy who didn't ever want to do the dishes, so I did everything else, and they didn't appreciate that because I wasn't doing what they wanted me to do. So yeah, I really got sick and tired of power tripping, and so that's why I left. It just when people don't realize your potential, you just sort of have to find it on your own, I think. And I basically opted out of society right now, which probably isn't the best thing, but if I can go back and do this class in person, can't wait to actually do stuff in person again. I feel like it'll open up a whole new part of my life. Maybe I'll meet some other actors. Maybe, you know, I don't know what's going to happen. There is that part of me though that's afraid that I'm going to lose interest like I seem to with everything else. or that I'm like what happened at my job, like that I'm just gonna fail at it. I mean, I've had a lot, a lot of failures in my life. And the thing people always say is, well, maybe it wasn't the right fit for you. And then I'm just like, well, what do you think is the right fit for me? And nobody ever has an answer. So I'm just doing what feels right to me. And I'm just hoping it works out. I've got a lot of people I want to prove that I am going to make it in this life, that I'm going to do something, that I'm going to be someone. I'm not just going to hide in my house for the rest of my life. Like, I can't do that. Lost a lot of family. My uncle passed away back in June. He'd been pretty much a hermit for 10, 15 years. And I knew I couldn't end up going that way. Like, and of course, everything that happened with my mom, I can't let myself go down that path. I want to do what she wanted to do. I wanted to do what I feel like I was meant to do. What I feel like. I feel like so many people think I can do this. I feel supported by the people who know me, at least. I think a lot of the people who don't know me think I'm a little cray. But yeah, I really, really just want to do this. I just want to get this done and just be somebody. So yeah, that's how my morning's going so far. I'm hoping I will have a good day. I don't think I can do much more work on that though because I was starting to get tired again. Not like sleepy tired, but just like brain tired. Anyway, I got a long day ahead of me. Hopefully getting some pizza tonight. So that's something to look forward to. Stay up for. And I'm always careful to avoid naps because they can really mess up my sleep cycle. And for my condition, that is a very big problem. So, all right. I'll maybe make another video later, though. Depends on what happens. So, yeah, see you around. I will hopefully see you soon.